Hello, my name is Carrie Hartnett, and I am your 2023 National President-elect for the Women's Council of Realtors. As you are aware, the Executive Committee has once again submitted a bylaws recommendation for consideration by the Governing Board to increase our national dues by $30 in order for us to sustain the budget and the operations of our national organization. This change, should it pass, would be effective in 2024. We've had a few questions come up, so we'd like to address a few myths around the budget of the Women's Council of Realtors.
Myth number one, executive committee members and national liaisons are fully funded to travel to mid-year and national conferences by the national organization. Unlike most local and state networks whose leaders are partially or fully reimbursed for travel expenses through the funds raised by their local networks in order for their leadership to attend national conferences and training, our National Executive Committee members and national liaisons each travel to our 2 annual conferences at their own expense and are not reimbursed by our national organization. Our executive committee and national liaison members are elected volunteers just like you, who are extremely dedicated to the advancement of our organization and our members' successes, as evidenced by their time and fiscal contributions. And on behalf of our members, I'd like to say we are extremely thankful and grateful for their ongoing service to our organization.
National leadership team members travel across the country for member visits funded by the national network. In fact, network travel is not budgeted at all at the national level. The leadership team visits you see on social media or hear of from others are at the invitation of the host local or state network, which also covers fully the expenses of the visiting leadership team member. Cost savings efforts are made in collaboration with the visiting team member to curb on-site expenses in order to keep those network costs to a minimum, but funds are not utilized from the national organization's budget.
Myth number 3, executive committee and leadership team members are out of touch with member challenges. Our executive committee and our leadership team members all pay dues just like everyone else. And we all, including the leadership team, work with sellers and buyers in our local markets every day selling homes, in addition to our volunteer role in the council. Executive committee members are further valued by the council for their expertise and involvement in their own home, local, state networks. So as a body, they can make recommendations and decisions for the current and ongoing directional planning, programming needs, and overall health of our national organization. These decisions and recommendations are not made by the leadership team alone, but draw on the larger brain trust of the national leadership of our organization as elected each year by our members, delegates, in May.
If you have further questions about the proposed dues increase that's on our agenda for the mid-year governing board meeting on Thursday, May 11th, please feel free to reach out to Cheryl Keller, our national treasurer for 2023. Thank you for your sincere dedication to the Women's Council of Realtors.